My name is Seth Kweku Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this. Alright guys, so let's step into Photoshop and then click on create new. Now I want us to set the width to 2000 and then the height to 2000, and then let's use pixels over here. Also the resolution, set it to 72 pixels per inch. RGB color 8-bit. Let's set here to color black, and then let's just call it birthday flyer. Alright, so let's click on create, and then let's go to view, and then let's go to new guide layout, and then click here, set here to 2, and then click on create. Alright, so now we are done with this. Let's start with our background. The background was supposed to be black. I don't know why it's this. Let's set it to black. Now the first thing I want you to do is, actually let's group it and let's call it BG. Great. Alright, so the first thing I want us to start with is the text. Okay, because this particular tutorial is all about text typography and how to make your text look actually cool. I have just one secret to making my text look cool, and I just want to show you how I do it. It's all about contrast. I think there are about 7 graphic design principles in all, and one of those principles is contrast. Once you understand what contrast is, you are able to play around and do all sorts of things because you have that mindset. It's a mindset that controls the way you think and the way you design. That's why it's called a principle. Once you understand a principle, that principle drives the way you design. Okay, once you have it at the back of your head or at the tips of your hands, you always try to apply it. Okay, so this particular flyer, I am going to use one font throughout, and that's going to be Montserrat. Okay, so you can see it over here, Montserrat. And with this particular one, I want to use let's say Montserrat Light, and then I'll set the font to 208, and then click on OK. Now I also like to set it to caps, and then I will also like to set the tracking to 50, and then that is pretty much it. Set the color to color white. Okay, so this is it. Ctrl T, and then rotate it counterclockwise. Sweet, and then keep it in the middle somewhere here. Now I will also want to drag this line here just to guide me whilst I design. Let's click on our move tool, and then let's move it back, and then type Roxanne. Sweet. Alright, so contrast simply is playing around the opposite of things, okay, or make something different from the other. Alright, so that's what we are going to be using here. I want you to master this particular principle. I'll be having a graphic design course very soon. I'm going to show you the entire process, then get to know the things that people know in their classrooms and stuff like that. You're going to have it at your fingertips, and you're going to become a very good graphic designer as well. Also, I'm going to have a course as well to teach you how to monetize your skills that you are developing. You don't need to be perfect. All you need to know is how to design basic things, and you can make a whole lot of money with this gift. And I'm also going to drop a course soon just to take care of that for you as well. But without further delay, let's just go straight to it. And so we are still using Montserrat. Let's go to here, and then let's use let's say black. Okay, and then let's see, and let's change the font size as well. Let's use 274. Great. So you can see it at work over here. Once you start designing, just try and make things different. Don't make them look the same way all the time. Let's drag it closer a little bit. Once you make something look the same, normal is boring. Once you make things normal, it becomes boring. Just make things unusual, and because people are not used to unusual things, it becomes catchy and interesting to the eyes. Alright, so let's say we are going to stick with this. Let me send it up a little bit. Great. So what I'll do is I'll drag this one down here rather. Okay, I think Roxanne is also quite close. I'll drag it down a little bit. The second thing is that they are of the same color. So what am I going to do? Maybe perhaps I'll change the color of one, and that is the Roxanne. I'm going to change the color over here to FECF3F, yellow. You can choose any color you want, and sweet, it just looks great Okay, another thing you can do is you can pick your your shape, and then just draw a shape around it. Another thing you can do is just pick your brush and then just place it under it. Just do anything just to make it different from the other. It's just going to work like crazy. Okay, but I'm going to stick with this one. All right, and then once we have something like this, you just put it in a folder, and then let's call it name. Sweet. But then I'm not happy, I'm not really done with it. There are some few stuff that also has to come over here, and so let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, and then I'll drag the line over here. That's where it's going to be. Okay, also going to drag the line over here. That is where it's going to be. Now I am going to pick this. Great. And then copy it and then paste it in there like that. Okay, so once you paste it in there, let's set here to 30. Okay, and then let's set here to 35. Okay, so now it's showing now. All right, double click it again, and then let's see how it looks like over here. So we realize that everything is well placed now, but then this looks boring. This in itself looks boring. So let's open it and let's see what is wrong over here. Let's set here to medium. Let's see. Now I want you to just drag it all the way here. Nice. So you can see it on the line over here. Also drag it all the way up here. Okay, sweet. This is also very, very nice. Let's see. Now you can see there's a line over here. It means the word is incomplete. Guys, please pay attention to this. Okay, and there's a line over here and there's a line over here. It means the word is incomplete. So exercitation, that is what literally it means, but then it couldn't finish it, so it came to continue over here. Now in graphic designing, we do not continue words from the other side or beneath it. You make sure the word is complete and then you start a new word over there. So the hyphen over here has to go. What do? Double click it like this and then just experiment, drag it in there until you see another one over here again. We don't want it that way, so just drag it until you are comfortable. Okay, so something like this, you realize that there's no hyphen over there. Now you can do it this way, or you can go back to character, go to paragraph, and then click over here. Also gives it another mood. Okay, so all these two, you can play around with it, which one you prefer. Now personally, I don't like it when I have just few words over here. When you have few words over here, it makes the word so lonely, and then it makes it so not nice at all, not appealing. So I try to keep all of them. I try to make sure this one comes over here, or I try to resize it in such a way that more words appear over here. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so something like this is great. That is if we are going with this. Okay, now if you go with this, you see there's another one over here again, so you would have to play around with it. So guys, that's the first thing I want to introduce you to. Okay, let's see. Sweet. All right, so this is great. Now let's change the color to color white. Okay, now everything here looks boring. Happy birthday, Mamiesi. Let's select this one, and then perhaps let's go here. Let's set it to bold. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put it in a folder, and I'm going to call it 1. Type here, and I'm going to pick Kwame Siedu, and I'm going to paste Kwame Siedu here, and I'll drag him somewhere here. Alright, now it also depends where you want it to be. So I'll send him somewhere here, and I'll send it up a little bit. Okay, then I'll click over here, come and pick the yellow color over here. So you realize I just keep playing with the colors. I'll drag it inside here, and then I'll duplicate it again, Ctrl H, and then hold shift and then drag it down. So I'm just assuming that these are the people who are wishing the lady happy birthday and stuff. So the messages are what she is placing over there, is to resize the name. So just to make sure it falls there. Great. And then select everything, and then just resize it more, and drag it closer to it, and then resize it again. So something like this is great. Let's put all these in a folder. Let's call it messages. You could make sure it's small letters. Click here, make sure it's also in small letters. We don't want to make sure we don't want everything to be boring. Click here, make sure it's small letters. Click here, make sure it's in small letters. Now you know why I'm using small letters is because of this big letters. Even the names are all big letters, and then I'm using I'm using big letters, caps locks for all of them like that. It doesn't make it stand out. Okay, so I'll pick this one. Okay, let's close here. The reason why I want to go back again is because of the hyphen over here. The hyphen over here, I don't like it. So I'll push it in just like that. The hyphen disappears. I'll drag a line over here just to remind me to do the same with all of them. Okay, so I'll close this one, open this one, double click here, and then push it, close it, open this one, push it. Let's work on some lines. Let's work on some lines, and let's see how it's going to come out. Pick my rectangular tool, and then I'll draw a very sharp line like that. I'll set the stroke to this, and I'll set the color to color white. Then let's see. Sweet. Click on your move tool, and then just zoom. Let's see. Don't want it to go in there too much. You just want a little bit of it. Okay, so I think this is great. Now I want us to type over here, and then let's pick Mami social media handles. Then I want us to open it. We are still using Montserrat as usual, and then let's set here to 34. Now I also want us to set the tracking to 200 this time, and then let's use this particular color FB534B. Enter. Now I'm introducing another color because all these colors are going to be in the background. Yes, all these colors are going to be in the background. That's why I'm introducing them in there like that. Okay, now double click it, and then let's go to color overlay. Click over here, and then let's set it to FB534B. Click on OK, and then we have it like this. Now I want you to click on your marquee tool, select these three, and then Ctrl J, then delete this one. With this one I want you to right click it, and then let's click on convert to smart objects, and then let's resize it, move it here, and then let's see, want it to be actually in the same line with it. I think this is the same line, right? Great. Now this and this, Ctrl T, let's bring it. Okay, let's bring it here. Better like that. And then let's go and then bring your business name as well. And then type over here your business name. Ctrl T, and then bring it there, also in the middle there. Enter, and then drag it down. Okay, you can do that, or you can also do it this way. It all works well. Okay, now let's deal with the background. Now I want you to go and pick this one and drag it in there, needs to finish the background. Just resize it, and then drag it up. Great. Let's drag it into the background. Now we can't see it because of the way the background is. I went to filter, I went to blur, and I went to blur, and I went to Gaussian blur. Okay, and then I want you to set the Gaussian blur to 115.8, and then click on OK. Go here and then go to gradient map. I want you to click here, double click here, set it to 29 0A59. Click on OK. Double click here and then FF7C00. Click on OK. Click on OK and then click over here, set it to multiply. Great. Now it's blending in nicely. And then I also want you to close this, go up here, and then bring your image in there, drag it here like that. Now I would like you to increase the size like that and drag her here, drag it closer. I want you to type here and then pick January like that, and then type it over there. Then I want you to click on your character, and then I want you to look for Montserrat as usual. Let's set here to bold this time. Click here, let's set it to 66, and then come to the leading over here, the leading. Okay, let's choose 54.35, enter, and then let's make it capital letters. So go to your character, set it to capital letters as well, and also let's make sure the tracking is 0. Sweet. Let's set it to color black. Awesome. Let's close this one. Let's pick ellipse to hold shift and then draw a circle here like that. Now I want you to go here and set a stroke to this and set the color to color white. That's the fill color. Drag it down, drag it beneath it. Okay, and then drag January somewhere here. Go here, set it to the middle like that, and then bring it back in there. Okay, so it's middle aligned. Duplicate it and send it up. Let's call it 27th. Now the 27th, I want you to go here and save it to 79. That's the font size. And I also want you to change the color over here to 99180A. Great. Now let's put everything in the folder, and then let's call it date. Ctrl T, and then let's rotate it that way. Sweet. And then let's bring it closer to hair. Maybe somewhere here, the shoulders. Okay, so this is quite great. You also want to go there and then pick this and drag it in there like that. Put it somewhere here. This is just about experimenting and seeing which side works well. That is what it is actually. Okay, so I think this is great. Double click it and then let's go to color overlay, and then let's click here, let's set it to color white. Okay, and then okay. Awesome. Now you can see some of the lines are over here, so what we have to do is give it exactly a mask, and then let's mask it. In fact, we went too far. Let's give it something like this. Great. And then we are almost done. Let's give it a gradient map. Click over here. I want you to click over here, and then let's see, go and look for photographic toning, and then go and look for this one. Exactly. Copper 2. Okay, and then set it to soft light. Awesome. Now I want you to click here and give it that awesome. Click on your brush, click here and set the color code to B22A07 and click on OK. Now around somewhere here, click somewhere here. Okay, boost it up a little bit. I want you to go here and set it to screen. Awesome. Maybe you would like to drag it. Click on your move tool and drag it in a little bit. Drag it in a little bit like that. And guys, I think we are done with it. If you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. And also guys, do not forget to comment below. Let me know what you want, what you're thinking about, your suggestions as well. I love you all guys. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.